A must-experience event since 1998 is the celebration of the nation's independence in Haines City. With 4th of July just around the corner, the largest fireworks display in the county, food, live entertainment, cornhole tournament, children's activities, and much, much more are just a few of the things on the schedule. The event, the venue, the details, and all the fun are coming up next, right here on Polk Place. Hello and welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio, a guy with a new gig and a fresh face to Polk Place. Ryan Ritchie, he is the Deputy Director of Parks and Recreation for the City of Haines City. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here, Brian. How are you doing?
Doing great, and a new gig. I like that.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity. Of course, I miss my folks at Polk County Tourism and Sports Marketing, and let me just add that I wouldn't be where I am today without the experiences that I got there, and it was a great opportunity in the city of Haines City. I'm excited to be there. A lot of great things going on.
And bringing a fresh face is Bryce Trafford. She's the Special Events Coordinator, 5 months on the job for City of Haines City. Absolutely. Welcome to the show and welcome to Central Florida.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So you guys have probably the best 4th of July celebration in probably Central Florida. And first and foremost, the city board members really invested in the venue that you have. Talk a little bit about the park that you have, and that's going to be the backdrop for the celebration.
Well, I think, as you said in the opening presentation, there is coming on the show that this is an event that's been going on for 20 years. It is, if you haven't had a chance to go out to Lake Eva Community Park, it is one of the premier venues in Central Florida. It's with the great lawn where everybody is going to stage to watch the bands, and where they're going to watch the firework display, and the beautiful band shell that we have where all the bands will take place, and the community center. And I think one of the greatest aspects of that whole park is the 30,000 square foot event center that we have, Lake Eva Event Center, where we host multiple meetings and conferences and conventions there, weddings, it is, and birthday celebrations as well. So it is, like I said, one of the most, it is a premier destination in Central Florida. We're so excited to have our 4th of July celebration there. And as you said, the largest fireworks display in Polk County.
From an event planner standpoint, Bryce, what does it take to put on something like this? So,
like you said, I've been on the job for 5 months, and I'd say we've been planning for at least that long. So the planning started before I started, but it takes months and months of work. There's many people involved. We use most of our Parks and Rec staff plus some of our other city staff, so we've got about 70 staff members who work on the day and beforehand to help us get everything ready. We've got vendors coming in, so we're working with outside people. There's all kinds of stuff going on. We've got sponsors that we work with to make sure that we can put on the event and have people out who can, help the community just have a great event.
One of the things that we talked about, the musical lineup. Let's talk a little bit about that. Always got to keep the folks entertained, keep them engaged until the night falls and the fireworks go off. Let's talk a little bit about some of the bands you've got coming
in. So to kick us off, we've got the Daniel Sprouse Band. So that's going to be more country. They're from Central Florida, so they're a local band. He's great. And then we'll go into Almost There, who they do country as well, but they do some more like rock, like Southern rock, and they kind of do top 40s, so they kind of, do a little bit of everything. And then we've got Soulful Music Entertainment, so that'll kind of bring us into some more soul. They do top 40s as well, but some of the classics. And then our final band of the night is Synergy, And they're a band out of Orlando. They usually do like larger corporate events, so we're trying something new with them, but they're great, very entertaining. They've got little dance moves going on. They're doing all kinds of top 40s and classics, so it's going to be a really good time.
Look at our girl knowing the exact
Yeah.
musical taste of. Now that's an event planner right there.
I try.
No, they work extremely hard. Our and Brian, I think the important thing to talk about is that it takes a team to put on this event. All the way from the top, our city manager, Derek Fiecher, our administrative team, our city commissioners, as you said, they invest in making sure that the events we put on are first class. It's all about enhancing the quality of life in our community. And, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Miracle Toyota, our presenting sponsor. Without them, they sponsor multiple events. As far as in Haines City, we appreciate everything that they do. And honestly, it takes everybody to come together and put on an event like this. You're talking 10 to 15,000 people coming in that small little area. It starts from the top to our parks guys that are picking up the trash to even myself on the stage. I told Bryce I'll be dancing up there when the bands are going on. But, we're going to have a blast, and we appreciate all the help that we get from everybody.
Absolutely.
And of course, you always got to have volunteers, right?
Absolutely. Of course, as you said, it takes a team. We have plenty of volunteers from other groups that come in and help us out, whether it's interacting with VIPs, and we have a cornhole tournament that they'll be working on. So I couldn't even give you a rough estimate of how many people help, but it's everybody.
Yeah.
It's all hands on deck.
Yeah.
Well, for me, music's good. The fireworks are always good, but I've got to have the vendors, and there better be some food, because 4th of July is about getting your grub on, right?
Absolutely.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the vendors.
We've got pretty much everything you would ever want. We've got, your classic hamburgers, hot dogs, but we've got wings, we've got Asian food, we've got Hispanic food, we've got it all. Ice cream, mini donuts, all the good things, like funnel cakes, everything you could ever want, we've got it.
And then, of course, like Ryan said, the cornhole tournament. Now, I was watching ESPN, and there's actually championships for cornhole, man. I thought it was just something we did just to pass the time.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's a great feature that we've added to the event, and it brings people. I mean, it's one of our features that has been added to the event even the last few years, and people sign up, and there's the opportunity to win prizes and cash prizes, I believe.
Yep, it's a $20 registration fee for a team of 2, but it's a $200 cash prize, so that's a pretty good return if you end up winning. So it's a good fun part of the event. Everybody loves cornhole.
We got to get Brian to sign up for that.
We'll just go ahead and write you down when we get back to the office.
We talk fun for everybody, but we haven't talked specific for the kids. Now, there's always something fun to do for the kids, no matter what. I've been to several of the celebrations in Haines City, and you guys are always family, fun, friendly. Talk a little bit about what you got going on for the kids.
So this year we're doing something new for the kids. We're really excited about it. We're doing a free kids zone. So there'll be bounce houses. We've got crafts set up. We partnered with our friends up at Chick-fil-A. They're going to come out with like a little cornhole tournament for the kids and have cookies, and the cow will be there. So we've got all kinds of stuff going on for the kids, and we're really excited about it.
Like you said, the sponsors help put this on, and in an era where municipalities and county government are starting to slim back, this is an event that you guys put on that each year just gets bigger and bigger. And like I said, it's free. Talk about the importance of sponsors and what they bring and allow you to hit your bottom line.
Absolutely. Well, as I said, and I've talked about Miracle Toyota being our presenting sponsor, but on top of them, there's probably 10 to 15 other sponsors, and without them, we certainly couldn't put on this event. I mean, from Chick-fil-A, they were gracious enough to provide food for the staff members, so our staff members won't be just walking around and trying to fend for themselves. So
and you can never go wrong with Chick-fil-A.
exactly, exactly. But yeah, you know, without our sponsors, we would not be able to put this event on. And to provide a free event, that's what it's all about. It's all about providing an opportunity for individuals that live in our community and even outside of our community to come to a family fun event and just have a great time and have a safe time as well. That's our #1 priority, and we're going to make sure that everybody has a great time.
Bryce, let's talk a little bit before we get out of here, talk about dates, times, everything goes on.
All right, so our event is on the 4th of July, which is a Wednesday this year. It starts at 3 o'clock. So we know it's kind of hot at 3 o'clock, but we ask that you come out early anyways because we've got music all day. Music starts right around 3:30 because we'll have kind of like an opening ceremony, a national anthem before the first band starts. So 3 o'clock and then 3:30 is when the music starts. We roll throughout the day with all of our bands and entertainment on the stage, and then fireworks happen right around 9:15. So that's when everybody wants to get ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Bryce and Ryan, I really appreciate you guys coming on, and that was a lot of information we ran through, and always welcome back. We love to help you guys out no matter what event you've got going on. Always welcome to join us on Polk Place.
Well, we appreciate you having us on, and you're more than welcome to come out to Haines City and enjoy all of our events that we have throughout the year.
Absolutely.
Haines City invites you to Thunder on the Ridge, Haines City's signature event. Join them for their 4th of July celebration from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Lake Eva Park. That's 555 Ledwith Avenue. The cost is free, and you know what that's going to get you? The largest fireworks display in the county, live entertainment, children's activities, and a whole bunch of other things are on the schedule. So be sure you bring your family out for a day that you're not going to want to miss. If you need more information, you can check them out on the web at www.thunderontheridge.com or give them a call at 863-421-3700.